Agrokinesis. Dear ones, me as Shiva God and Kirsi greet you again. And here comes our next topic, like we promised for you, as agrokinesis. Yes, our dear human friends. Maybe you didn't know that it exists in real. But me as a Shiva God, I confirm you all now that everything you will hear now is true and nothing but the truth by my all means as your own Creator God Himself. So let's begin. Agrokinesis. Kirsi was hearing that word the first time, and she understood that this it has been all the time when we have been operating at her own garden from the beginning at last spring when we started this operation with Kirsi to create your new Garden of Eden as Crystal Light Garden for you all as Quantum Garden. Yes, our dear human friends, we the gods, we are sometimes a little tricky when we want to create something. We start with some things which you, the humans, maybe you wouldn't start it in the beginning. And we started last spring with Kirsi with her quantum garden when she started to think how to plant those seeds for the next summer. And then we started to educate her how it is possible to do the best way. She was asking our guidance that please let me know the best choices how to create my quantum garden to the next level. Yes, our dear human friends. And this was based on her free will to learn things more deeply from gardening because that is very important for her. She likes to see when her plants are growing in real, and she knows the benefits of her own food without any chemicals in them. And she has already seen at her own garden what those geoengineers are producing to your own skies as humans, our dear human friends. She has seen all those mutations, what those chemicals are able to create for you, and she has had years that she couldn't use any tomatoes she planted outside. And that summer she used those tomatoes which she planted inside her green garden under the glass roof. And even that she was using the same plants outside and inside, they made totally different tomatoes for her. Her tallest tomato plant was about 3 meters tall, and the ones outside, they were normal under 1 meter tall tomato plants by that time, and they were producing mutations of those tomatoes full of toxins and chemicals, which your leaders are allowing them to spray to your own skies, our dear human friends. And then you are wondering why you have so many allergies and asthmatic entities at your own planet Earth lands. and all other sicknesses what those engineered chemicals are causing for you as humans. I would like to call it craziness, our dear human friends. Sometimes it is very hard to understand the mindset of this kind of human beings, if I can call them humans in the beginning. What kind of things they need to have at their own brain to spread chemical toxins around humans, our dear human friends. I can't comprehend this kind of sick minds in my head as your own Creator God Himself. And let me tell you something, dear fellow brothers. You will be punished, all of you, from that evil work, and you can be 100% sure of that. And there will be no entity who will go through this without any punishment. You can be sure also from that. So, this is the beginning for this agrokinesis. We need to take the spoon to your own hands now, our dear human friends, and we need to really rethink how we make the agriculture in the future. It doesn't matter, are you creating your plants yourself in your own garden, or do you have the profession as a agriculture yourself? But in both ways, you should be aware how to grow plants in real. And this is the reason we created that story around Kirsi's quantum garden, that you can learn as humans how you should be planting your plants in the beginning. And there is not much you can do with this geoengineering. Kirsi has been thinking many kinds of a roof over her own plants, but it doesn't help much because the air is circulating around, and if she will cover the plants, there is always some toxins which can come around it to the air and to her own healthy plants as well. But we created these quantum fields this summer. We protected them with the energetic layers, our dear human friends. And I think that would be a good idea for your own agriculture at each country for next year, our dear human friends. Because I can see that you are not very aware of those toxins which they are spreading all over your planet Earth lands, and which also the Mother Earth is cleaning out itself right now. And then you start to call it as climate change. Well, I need to tell you what that climate change is in real. You are manipulating the weather like we have teach you with the hydrokinesis already, but you are also manipulating the air, our dear human friends. And this is something I won't let happen next year anymore. Next summer you will be free of all kinds of toxins, because we the gods, we will come to destroy all your chemical factories before you can even start to think that kind of evil work. Yes, I repeat, we the gods, we will come to destroy all your chemical factories before you even start to think to poison my light beings next summer. Did I make myself clear again? It is totally finished business as usual right now. So I hope you can understand the clear advice that we don't need to take any stronger tools to use. But this craziness with all kinds of chemicals will finish from your planet Earth lens in the future, beginning next summer. And first, we will secure your food, our dear human friends. Those evils, they have already bought a lot of land for themselves to create you artificial manipulated food, and they think that this way they can control you as humans. Are you serious, my dear fellow brothers? Is that the best of your brain it can produce, our dear fellow brothers? Or do you think that you should go to see a doctor who is not believing your evil Bible anymore? Because it seems that you are not living the right reality at the moment. You are living in your dark illusions. You have started to create yourself with your dark brains, and you are taking orders from the dark lords, which you believe so much, because they give you so much money you want that they can continue this craziness, evilness, I would call it better that way. This is your reality, our dear human friends, and this is the reason we teach you now from the Agrokinesis with Kirsi. And this agrokinesis, it means that we use the natural ways, the quantum fields, to support your plants to grow the best possible way. And Kirsi, we will be making some teachings in this coming spring in the year 2026 for all of you, how you can protect that geoengineering at your own plants, at your own agriculture as well. Because we, the gods, we have tools to do so. So, first we will destroy those chemical factories, and then we will take out all the entities who even think to use that kind of methods in the future. You will be all gone from this planet Earth lens sooner. Maybe you can even think about it, because we are punishing you already from the last summer. What did you do for your human friends in last summer already? And you, the humans who have been caused with these neurotoxins, they spread to your own farmers. You will be seeing those consequences as well very soon. You have been talking only about these COVID vaccinations and all other vaccinations and food manipulation, but you never understood that they are spreading also neurotoxins to take you out of order with your own brains as well. So that is something to think for you as humans right now. So you can only ask from yourself what kind of evils these entities are and how they are able to operate in your political and law systems. This is your justice systems, the best picture they can create at the moment. And I have been really wondering of all your lawyers that do you still have your brains left, our dear lawyers as well? There is no bells ringing anywhere, and I can see my light working workers only operating at the moment. And your justice systems, it seems they all seem to be in the very deep sleep. Maybe you have already taken those neurotoxins with many ways before, because nothing can explain the situation I can see I can see at your own planet Earth lens. And like you see, the Dark Lords, they are around Kitsi already with the energetic fields. But let me tell you something, your Dark Lords. I have already created my own justice system around Kirsi. So any entity who try to harm her, they will be first at my queue when the judgment starts with all of you. And I have already recorded all of them already. So, and guess what? I have also teach Kirsi to protect herself from everything you can create with your sick mind as well. So, go ahead and try, and you will find yourself to get out from this planet Earth lens under 1 millisecond, my dear fellow brothers. So we know everything about you. We know all your sick place, underground, in the ground, and above. We don't have any surprises from you because we have been there all over with Kirsi already. She has seen also all your sick play, and that's why we are guiding the rest of the planet Earth lens to help all of you out of these sick minds, what they are having all around in this planet Earth lens and above and underground. So, this sick play you have had, our dear human friends, and this agrokinesis, it means that we are able to create from the light. I repeat, we are able to create from the light an environment which helps your plants and vegetables to grow the best way they ever can with this your natural simulation. Yes, our dear human friends. And like you have seen with Kirsi's garden this past summer, her fruits and vegetables and all plants, they were healthy, 100% healthy, and they were standing tall despite of your sick entities flying around your sky, spraying neurotoxins around her plants. But guess what? We, the light gods, we know how to protect that kind of idiotism from your own planet Earth lens. And you can be 100% sure that Kirsi didn't eat any of those toxins last summer, and she won't in the future. So, and for you as humans, I need to tell you now that this is one example why you need to rise your consciousness level above this idiotism which you have had at your own planet Earth lands forever. We need to be smarter than them, and we need to destroy this kind of sick play at every level at your own society. And that work is far away already with this goal. And very soon you will see who are those evil players in real, because we are bringing them for you all to see who these entities have been behind the scene. And maybe you can tell them and thank them how nice they have been for you in the beginning. So all those evil players, get prepared that you will be invited for this truth party, and we will show you, all of you, how sick they are with their own minds and how psychopaths they have been during the entire human history. And you all entities, you all light beings, you will see 100% who those entities have been, and we will tell you their entire history, which kind of reptilians they present, and from where they come from in real. And if you don't understand then what is going on at your own planet Earth lens, you should go to see a doctor, a mental doctor, yourself as well. Because this kind of game, it will be over right now, and we are operating with our full capacity to destroy this kind of entities out of your planet right now. And we have already taken a lot of them, but you are so busy with your own business as usual that you don't even recognize when some entities are missing around you. You are counting your own pockets that you will get enough money to fool them, and you don't really care with who you are operating in real. So far, when your own pockets are full of money, isn't so? So, that is something for you to think as well. And this agrokinesis means that we are using quantum energetic models and systems to protect my creation as plants and vegetables, fruits, from this evil work. They are operating around you everywhere, globally, at every country, our dear human friends. And you, the normal human entities, you should always, when you go your grocery stores, to ask from where these vegetables come from, how they are produced. Did they use any chemicals to produce these vegetables and plants you are paying for them? And if they have used any of those chemicals or toxins, don't buy them, not even one single plant, if they don't know how to grow the plants in real. And for those farmers who will start to make their own agriculture in next spring, please connect to our Teams meetings before you start to plant any seeds to your ground in next spring, because we will be guiding you how you will protect this evil work from entire planet Earth lens by then. So follow that Heaven on Earth Nature Center and its programs in the beginning of next year when we start to produce information for you all as humans. And that will be very useful information for you, and we will be giving tips for the professional agriculture as well, because we, the gods from the light, we care about you and we want all the best for all of you, also for you customers who are paying your food with the hard work made money. And that way we will create the better future for you all. So, agrokinesis is the knowledge how you protect your nature, plants, farming, planting, agriculture with the energetic quantum fields. That is what agrokinesis means. Even that same evils have changed that meaning that it is some kind of video game systems. But no, our dear human friends, this natural simulation, this is real, our dear human friends. And we are already using this kind of methods to protect you as humans, as light beings, which I have created in the beginning. And I will protect you in the future as well with Kirsi. So, this was my teaching for you from the Agrokinesis, and all the models, they are already available for you to see with Kirsi's YouTube channel from last spring, how we started to create these quantum models in the beginning. Maybe you will have time now to see them through and get prepared for your next spring, all of you. And we will be teaching you also how you can create your own quantum garden next spring, that you all can be more healthy in the future and you can get rid of those sicknesses, those man-made sicknesses in the future as well. So, thank you for listening. From the light and love, the Shiva God, your best friend.